hip-hop gamer show. What it is, hip-hop gamer show.
Hip-hop gamer. Fatality to anyone who battles me. Murder, murder, every round there's a casualty. Every character shatter your anatomy. This a grown man's game, the pain, agony.
Yo, what's up, man? It's the one and only hip-hop gamer, Hot 97, BET, GameStop, EA Sports. It's in the game, and it is in the game. I'm gonna tell you right now. We was out in LA, spoke to you about Madden, right? And we had a great interview like we always do, Rex. But now we in New York City, and I gotta tell you, man, I never ever experienced Madden like this before. This is no bullshit. Hold on, wait, hold the belt for a second. I gotta talk to the people. I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. I just played Rex. We just had our first game. You know what I'm saying? The stuff that happened in this game, I never seen happen in Madden before in terms of the way it happened and how realistic it performed. I'm talking from onside kicks, from the physics in the ball, the type of interceptions that was caught, the way the game tackling was, the energy and the strength and the physics of moving your body. I never seen it come together like this in my life in Madden ever. This is a true statement. You already know this is me. I'm the realest you ever seen in the industry when it comes to journalism and all this other stuff. My passion runs deep. Love you. I love the team. You gotta walk me through how this game performs and how you got it, not just busting your ass, but what's some of the things that you did with this game that you learned so well about the overall football and how to present it to a consumer?
So much, man. It's really about getting the right team together, you know, getting myself in there as a gameplay guy, getting Colby Launchbaugh in there as our modes guy, Brian Murray from NFL Films as our presentation director. When you get the right people in the right places who know what they're doing and have a vision, all it takes is a little bit of time for us to get there. And what you're seeing here with this game is we're kind of there with our vision now. Now we can just iterate and build on it year over year, but this is the Madden we wanted to build for sure.
Yo, definitely. Like, now you told me off camera that every game that you play in Madden, it has this feeling to it. You know what I'm saying? This feeling where you feel like you're in a Super Bowl every time you play it. Like, it's a different type of energy, presentation and all. When it comes to statistics and true to life representation of the individuals that you're controlling, like, what did you do? What's the schematics, you know, and the steps that you took to get every player to work as a team and also shine as an individual star?
You mean on the dev team or on the field? Like
on the field.
It's really just about, the traits, the ratings, and the behavior side of that. So, like this year, for example, when you play Cam Newton or you play Russell Wilson, the scrambling is a real threat. It won't feel like you're playing Peyton Manning or a traditional pocket passer. And having that variation is key. And you saw in our game, some of the Seattle DBs made incredible diving, ridiculous plays like tip ball swats at the last second. That's what you expect from a Seattle defense. So when the game is finally able to deliver on what we see in real life, even down to the detail of how individual teams play and their strengths and weaknesses, that's always been the vision. I think we're getting very close.
Now, I'm going to tell you something, and this is the part that truly blew my mind. Throughout the entire game, there was, like, in terms of the behavior of the AI, it never skipped a beat. There was no frame rate drops. There was no out of place things in terms of like a player not covering his man and just standing there doing something like this. Like these things that we've been used to before in Madden games, never. I ain't seen not one bit of anything. It was like a real accurate game. So what I want to ask you is, now that you have this base, this template, so to speak, to work on. I know Madden 17 and 18, those things is down the road. But one of the things that you told me, you felt that you didn't feel like a champion yet. There's more to do. What else do you want to do on top of what you already done?
Oh man, there's so much. Like,
that's why I'd ask you.
We're just, I'm just in my fourth year now, so I have probably a 5 to 7 year plan of stuff I'd like to get to. Some stuff is bigger than you can even imagine. Like some big announcements coming down the road next couple years to 3 years. They're going to just blow your mind. We have huge plans for this game, even going in directions you might not expect us to go in. But at the same time, my passion is on authentic football. So the areas left that I want to get to, for example, we don't have true gap play in the game. game. I want to get to that. It's not an easy feature to market, but when you talk about true authentic football, having gap play, force defenders, run fits, these are all critical pieces of authentic football that I want to get to. A true play action system where defenders can be faked out and bite on the run. I think our play action could be improved. Setup plays where you can run slants multiple times, get the DB to bite on slant, and then run a slant and go and toast him. Things like that, which I just don't feel are huge parts of football, but we don't have them delivered in Madden to the degree that I would like them to. I would also love to do a special teams year where we just go off on special teams and make that engaging, interesting, crazy, like, block outcomes and stuff like that. It's been on my long list, and I think we'll probably end up getting to it in the next couple years. I could go on and on and on. Yeah. Animation quality continues to be like my number one. I just got to get this game to look right in motion, and we're closer than ever. But those last 2 or 3 issues, man, they're killing me. Yeah. And I'm like, I can't put this belt around my waist until we get him out of the game. I'm not willing to take that title belt until we get there. And man, we're so much closer this year. Maybe next year, maybe the year after. I'm going to shake your hand, take that belt, put it around my waist, and we'll know that we're there.
Now, a lot of fans ask me this question, and I gotta throw it at you. But a lot of fans said that this is how they feel, and I wanted to know if it's possible. Now, do you think that with the way this game is, would you guys ever consider doing a roster update just for 1 year and taking a break from doing like Madden 17 and 18 or whatever, and come back in those couple of years where everything could really be worked on, and you don't have to force yourself a deadline on a yearly schedule?
So I have the ability as creative director to take portions of my team and have them work on long lead stuff, which we have right now. We have people working on features you won't see for 18, you won't see in like 17. The gang tackling you saw here, we've been working on for 3 years. The beginnings of it was those physics fall systems, but it's sort of like the evolution of that feature becomes the organic gang tackles you saw in the game today. So what you're more likely to see is iterative features, like something goes in and maybe in year 1 it's a B, in year 2 it's a B+, in year 3 it's an A+. And that's kind of the model. We always want to build stuff and then build on it and iterate on it until we get it where we want it, until it's perfect, and then we move on to the next thing. That's kind of the model.
Okay, so I got 2 more questions for you. Now, my next question, I'm blown away by this game. Like, this is like my first time talking to you, and I'm becoming speechless. Like, seriously, like, I just really want to tell you that I really appreciate the experience. You know what I'm saying? Now, for the next question, y'all don't understand how good this game is, man. I'm so serious. I'm like really crazy right now. The next thing is, before I get to my question, is I won. All right, the score is 26-20, and I beat Rex in Madden 16. I had to throw that out there because he a big guy. He's intimidating, but I'm hip hop game. I had to represent, so I had to throw that out there too. If you see what I had to go through to get this win, you give me a pat on my back as well. And Carl, shut up, because he's on the camera. He always be hating on me because he want to beat me in games as well. Love y'all. But anyway,
I got no comment on me throwing the game today.
Oh, word, this is crazy, Brad. You see that? Oh man. So but seriously, for the next 2 questions, the next thing I want to talk about, and it all comes down to presentation. And I see, shut up. Yeah, beast mode is the truth. So now my thing is, it goes back to that comment that you made in terms of, I think Ralph Strauss Zelnick or something like that made a comment about Madden. I feel confident that I can sit here and say that, all the talk about NFL 2K, and I love 2K Sports. I love what they've been able to do, and I love what NFL 2K was back in the day. But I must say, man, if they do get the license eventually and come back with a game, they gotta come back like super strong, and I owe that to your team. Like, they really have to come back super strong. So now that you're getting the feedback that you're getting from this game, not just from me but from everybody that's playing it, how do you feel in terms of accomplishment with this particular Madden 16 and anybody that's willing to try to take your title now?
So I think Madden 16 is a pretty special game. And like I said, we might not be everywhere where I want to be yet, but this game has a little bit of magic to it. And you feel it when you play it. When I walk around and see all these overtime games and last-second finishes, and it happens all the time in this game, not just user versus user, but user versus CPU too. Like the AI quarterbacks have made this a much more competitive game. It's got a kind of special magic to it, and I'm excited about that. In regards to 2K, my only comment on Strauss Zelnick is I'm just here so I don't get fined.
This is what I'm talking about. So EA Sports is really in the game.
Seriously, about 2K, I think rather than think about making a football game, they need to put their eyes in the rearview mirror and look at NBA Live, who's coming up, sneaking up. Sneaking up from the... You saw it, right?
I played it, I saw it, and it's a lot better this year. Like, overall, EA, everything that you guys is doing this year is really good. September is going to be a crazy month, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, September, all the other games, and you guys coming out August when?
25th.
August 25th. It's going to be a monster this year for EA. Last question. Sure. Everybody asked me this too. Online. It's always been a problem online with like tons of sports games. Like, you know what I'm saying? But we talk about Madden right now. With all the work that you've done, people need to experience that same great experience online. Now, you told me that you usually have a team working on different things throughout the development cycle. Do you have an online team that's working on that? And if so, how is that coming?
Absolutely. Their focus this year was on matchmaking. One of the things we're trying to fix.
Thank you.
So we have people that tell us, like, I want to play Madden. The first thing I do is go into head-to-head ranked, and I get matched up with somebody who beats me like 120-0. And they won't even accept my forfeit when I concede, right? Just people just slamming them, just scoring over and over. We have to protect gamers from things like that. If it's your first time playing Madden, or it's your first time back since 08, and you get into a match, if you get matched up with someone who's, you know, a hardcore baller, we fail to do our job. And if you lose 70 or 120-0, you're probably never going to play that game again. You're going to put down the disc, throw it in the shelf, and be done. So we were very focused on making sure we delivered quality matchmaking this year. I already think we have the best-in-class servers across all sports titles. I mean, Madden plays well. Our servers almost never go down, unlike, you know, some other companies who have struggled with this, and that's a credit to our engineers and the
Shots fired!
Well, I didn't say anything. I said some other people out there. I didn't say nothing.
Only the best interviews come from Hip Hop Gamer and Rex, man. This goes on record as another classic.
Yes, everyone does.
Yo, Rex, real talk, I love you, man. God bless you, man. Seriously, man. It was a great game. Madden 16, August 25th, right? August 25th. Listen, I'm going to tell you again. I kid you not. I can't even make this up, man. My grandmother is my inspiration for video games because she started me off in games when I was 4 years old. I've been playing Madden, like, since the beginning. I remember Madden 94 and all that other stuff. Like, I remember all of that. A game this special in terms of football is back. Football is real, and it's unlike anything you ever seen or played the way it performs. And after my experience today, I wish I could take it home to me. Like, I wish I could take it home right now. Real talk. Will Madden ever come back to the game and do some commentary?
Coach Madden?
Yeah.
Well, I actually asked him that very question. You know what he said to me?
What he said?
He said, when I was working, in the networks and traveling to all these games on the Madden bus, he's like, what I wasn't doing is spending time with my children. And you know what he said to me? He said, I'd be a real asshole if I did that to my grandkids.
Wow.
So that's some real talk from John Madden right there.
Yo, kids come first, man. That's family right there. Love you, Marcus. That's my little boy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So look, on the count of three, man, we just got to say EA Sports is in the game. Are you ready for this, Rex? You ready? All right, cool. 1, 2, 3. EA Sports, it's in the game. Hip Hop Gamer. We out, baby. 1. Oh my God. All right. This what, yo, perfect.